Hello and welcome. This is Mubashar Chaudhry and you are watching Discussion Corner, and today's topic is Brexit trade deal. Britain clinched a Brexit trade deal with European Union on Thursday, the Christmas Eve. That's 4 years after voting to leave the bloc and just 7 days before it quits one of the world's biggest trading bloc. Is this a good deal or a bad deal? Only the time can tell. UK was pioneer of the idea of United States of Europe, and this was floated by Sir Winston Churchill in September 1946 famous speech. This was the era of just after the Second World War, and the common market idea was to stop this happening again. UK did not officially join the common market up until 1973, and the attempt to join in 1961 was vetoed by France. 2 years after joining the EU, that is in 1975, first ever national referendum on continuing membership held and was voted in favor by 67.2%. This relationship successfully continued up until the rise of UK Independent Party led by Nigel Farage. In 2015 general election, UK backed 12.64% votes on a single point agenda of leaving the European Union. To attract Leave voters, Conservative Party promised in their manifesto to hold a referendum on UK's future in Europe. This was later executed by David Cameron, the Conservative Prime Minister, on 23rd of June 2016. This was a close call, and Leave voters gained victory with 51.9% compared to Remain managed to back only 48.1%. All the major parties campaigned to Remain, including the Prime Minister David Cameron. Two major parties, Labour and Conservative, have given their MPs an option to campaign on either side. Leave campaign led by Conservative Party's Boris Johnson and UK Independent Party's Nigel Farage. UKIP has become the victim of its own success as a one-point agenda party. This has seen in the general election in 2017 and in 2019. David Cameron resigned as Prime Minister a morning after the vote and was replaced by Theresa May, also a Remain supporter, to execute Brexit. May triggered Article 50, the formal EU divorce notice, in March 2017, setting an exit date of 29th of March 2019 for Britain to leave the European Union with or without a deal. In a bid to gain backing for her Brexit plan, she called a snap election for June 2017. Unfortunately, the gamble backfired. She lost her parliamentary majority and formed a minority government supported by Northern Ireland Democratic Unionist Party. In November 2018, she reached agreement on the term of Britain's departure from the bloc with EU leaders. But in Jan 2019, lawmakers voted 432 to 202 to reject the deal, in the biggest parliamentary defeat for the government in a modern British history. Weakened by a series of defeats over her plan and forced to delay Brexit, May resigned in June 2019. Boris Johnson won the premiership. Boris Johnson secured an agreement for changes to the previous deal that May had thrashed out with Brussels. The slightly altered variant was approved by the EU in October 2019. He called for another election, and Conservative Party won a majority of 80 seats. This was the biggest victory since the 1987 election. Johnson deal was approved by Parliament and Britain left the EU on 31st of Jan 2020. Transition arrangements were set until the end of 2020, time that has been spent trying to negotiate a trade agreement. Despite claiming oven-ready deal, he could not secure a deal up until the Christmas Eve, which led the businesses to chaos and uncertainty. Now, as announced by both sides, the deal has been agreed. There is no clarity about the content of the deal, and due to the time pressure, this needs to be passed by both UK Parliament and European Parliament by 31st of December 2020 to avoid a no-deal Brexit scenario, which could lead to disaster for UK economy. So MPs have little choice between this deal and a no deal. No one knows yet that how this deal will impact UK economy up until the full draft is presented and MPs have no choice to scrutinize this. By looking at the comments and press conferences, it seems like all major parties, including Labour Party, are in favour of approving this deal to avoid no-deal Brexit. In our next video, we will talk about the contents of this deal and its impact on UK economy. We will also compare this deal with promises given in Brexit campaign. If you like this video and would like to appreciate our efforts, please subscribe our channel and provide your valued comments to improve our efforts. Thank you.